Clouds on the horizon. Korea's export drive projected to face trouble in 2025 due to shift in chip sector. The South Korean economy has been chugging along thanks to solid shipments of semiconductors this year. But the outlook for exports in 2025 is far from optimistic, and the region also involves chips, the country's key export items. Business organizations project that exports could stagnate the next year, largely due to worsening market conditions for semiconductors and automobiles. Demand for Korean chips may weaken amid intensifying competition from China. A global economic slowdown cannot be ruled out in connection with the uncertainties in major economies around the world, which in turn could hurt the export-driven Korean economy. The Federation of Korean Industries, a major business lobby group, forecast a mere 1.4% increase in exports next year, citing its survey of 150 companies across 12 key export industries. The Korean International Trade Association similarly predicted that the growth rate of exports could slow to 1.8%. Other major economic institutes, including the Bank of Korea and the state-run Korea Development Institute, came up with an export growth projection of less than 2%. Only the Institute for Industrial Economics and Trade said exports would increase by 2.2% next year. But a survey of 133 industry professionals showed the manufacturing sector's export sentiment index for January 2025 with a slide to 76. A negative outlook based on a neutral figure is 100. The key reason for the negative outlook is the looming trouble in the semiconductor sector in Korea. This year, total shipment of semiconductors are forecast to hit a record $139 billion, or roughly 20% of the country's total exports. There is no question that chip exports have bolstered Korea's exports as a result of higher demand worldwide. But Korean chip makers may not enjoy a boom next year, largely because Chinese rivals are rapidly encroaching on the market for legacy semiconductors. Chinese electronics makers, which long relied on imports of Korean memory chips, are increasingly shifting toward local alternatives.